everyone, it's Julie from Yummy Min and Kick-Ass Chicks, and welcome to the November 11th edition of This Week, Next Week. Now, let's try to make this quick this week, because baby's sleeping just in the other room, because Jason's home, and she tends to wake up and scream every time she hears me talking, so I get this over quick, she sleeps longer, and I get more of a break, so let's get going. I have some balloons. First balloon I made is, I'm surprised I never made it before, because it's one of the first balloons that you tend to learn, because it teaches a couple new kind of techniques in a simpler way. And anyways, so I finally made it, and he's really cute. It's a snail. I don't like the eyes. I don't know what happened. They're either too big or I don't know what it is, but I don't like the eyes. But I like the snail. Like, even if I took off the eyes and just colored, I think I'll definitely make him again. I think kids will like him. Next one is I discovered a new swan, and it's really cute, really pretty, but I'm not sure if I like my original swan or the new swan. Now this is, it's a little long, this is the original swan that I usually make, and I actually, at the party I had last weekend, did have someone ask for it. So it's just, you know, cute little body, long neck on this one. And then usually this is longer, but I screwed up, but anyways, whatever. This is the new one. Sorry. See, it's not as long, but he's really, really cute, too. So probably she. She's purple and swans. They're all girls. I'm not sure which one I like best. And this one here is sturdier, though. Like, for a kid, they can shake it around, and it's not. This one will probably pop out, because I've popped it out a couple times by accident. So, anyways, give me your opinion. I'm not sure which one I like best. Maybe you should just do, oh, I think I'm mommy and baby. Yeah. The next one, my last one, kind of goes with the books I'll be talking about this week. I actually intended it to be an umbrella, but I guess it could sort of be a parasol. But I know my swan's hooked to it. Anyways, here's the handle. I'll just show you that quick. I should have made this go back up. But anyways, there's the top. And there you go. So yeah, there's the umbrella. Ooh, I'm just looking. Okay, there you go. Anyways, it's kind of cute. So, and the reason I'm talking about how it kind of works well with the books is because this week, okay, enough of that, I've been reading some historical romance books because I had started reading Avengers Angel and then realized that I'm not enjoying my blog lately because I'm feeling too stressed about the books I need to read. I got 4 books on the same day from Penguin, and I love to read and review them as quickly as I can, especially because I get them a week usually before release, and most people are curious to read about reviews right around the book is released. So I was reading, and then, you know, usually it takes me, I don't know if you know, but you might know, usually it takes me 2 or 3 days to write a review. I write it, and then I go back to it, and then I go back to it again, because I tend to write longish reviews, and sometimes I have trouble getting my ideas down the way that I want to write them, anyways, like that. So by giving myself 2 or 3 days, I feel good. But what had been happening is because of working and just life in general, I've been reading, and then I've been finishing the book the day before the review has to go up. Then I have to sit down and cram my brain and beg, you know, whoever that controls your writing mojo to help me write a decent review. It's been okay, but it's been like, okay, well, now I have to start this book, and I hate when we get to the point as bloggers where it's like, I have to read this book. You know, sometimes it's okay, but most of the time you're supposed to say, I want to read this book. But as a blogger, often you find yourself say, I have to read this book. And it sort of takes away some of the enjoyment of it because you're like, okay, ignore the family, like don't do anything, let's just read, just like get the review out on the date that I had planned it or that I told someone I'd put it up or something like that. So I decided that after going through 3 books like that I needed a bit of a stand back. And I already had the review that I posted this morning. I finished it listening to that book probably 2 weeks ago and just had no idea when I would put that review because I had guest posts and other reviews and stuff to stick in on the blog. So I'm like, instead, I'll take that one. I'll post it today. And then Avengers Angel, I will plan for it in a week and a bit. And then I'll focus on reading what I need to read for next week. So that way, it gives me almost a week, pretty much exactly a week ahead to read. And if something happens and I can't read for a day or, you know, I have the Girl Guides or whatever, it's not the end of the world. I won't be like stressed out, freaking out, and telling Jason to leave me the hell alone. So it's worked really well. I think it has. So Avengers Angel will be coming up, not the week coming up, but the week after. So because next week I have a historical romance week planned. Now I am not a big historical romance reader. Before this week I had read one. It wasn't bad, but I just really didn't get much out of it. So I just haven't picked them up, and a lot of people think I'm nuts. So I'm like, that's it? All right, fine. So I've looked, and I found one that I finally read, Devil in Winter by Lisa Kleypas. It was really cute. Now, I would probably have rated this 4 stars, except I tend to rate whether or not I'll be rereading a book, and I don't know if I'll actually be picking up. I think I might be reading a few historicals here and there, but I still don't feel like it's a genre that I'm going to read regularly. So that means the odds of my picking this one up again are like, but I loved the hero and I loved the heroine. Oh my goodness, they were awesome and cute and funny, and I really enjoyed this book. So I gave it 3.5, and my review for that's going to be posted on Tuesday. And then I started reading. I had a couple people suggest Lord of Scoundrels by Loretta Chase, and I started reading it, and wow, so different from this one. Even the writing style, the voice of the author, maybe, like she writes more old school, although it is a book that was published in 1995, so that might have to do with it too, but it was so proper, and I hated the main guy, and you're supposed to, that was the point. You learn in the prologue that he's had one hell of a life, and you completely understand how he is. I got to 20%, and I you know how it's going to go. You know he'll be reformed, and he'll fall in love, and Jessica was a spitfire. Like, I really liked her, really smart. But I didn't want to read him, because he just made me so angry. He's such an ass. Anyways, so I'm not finishing it, because I think I am curious about it. But for this, I have a feeling that my review would be like, so I put it aside, and I looked on different lists and stuff and Goodreads and stuff, and I found Sarah MacLean's 9 Rules to Break When Romancing a Rake. I just started reading it, and already I can tell that it has more of a similar style to this, and I think that's going to help a lot. So what I've learned in this whole thing is that for historical romance to work for Julie, it needs to be cute, charming, fun, and funny. And I think I need some humor, because I don't know why, actually. I have no idea why. But for me, reading in general, I enjoy books better if there's a little bit of humor. And it doesn't need to be like in your face. It could just be some of the witty dialogue and stuff like that, which the other book sort of had. So Jessica's lines were really good, but I don't know. I think I just needed something a little fluffier. So we'll see what this is. I've read great things, and apparently it's really cute and sexy and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. But this review will be posting on Friday. And Wednesday, I have a surprise guest post. It's a fellow blogger, and she is really big on romance. No, that's not true. Historical books. Thanks to her, now I know the difference between a historical fiction and historical romance. I didn't even know there was a difference. I just assumed that all historical books were romance books, but apparently not. But anyway, so she wrote a really fun guest post. It's going up on Wednesday, and that's it. Of course, there's going to be a giveaway, historical romance. Somehow I don't exactly know what I'm doing yet, but I'll have my question on Monday, and I'm also going to have the giveaway details on Monday, and it's going to run for the week. And yeah, Thursday is going to be My Last Quirks, and it's going to be about me, and it has something to do with my experience living in 1865. Is that a good enough plug? Yeah. Anyway, so that's that. That's what I'm reading this weekend, and then yeah, going back to Avengers Angel, and then oh darn it, Frost. Kiss of Frost? No, that was the first book. Oh, that was badly planned. Jennifer Estep's second book in her Mythos Academy YA series. I'll be reading that one. And I can't believe I don't. Maybe it's Kiss. I think it was Touch Frost, and now it's Kiss of Frost. Yeah, you tell I wasn't planning on talking about that, and for some reason I just started talking about it. Anyways, yeah, I'll be reading that one. So, weekend, I don't have plans. I love it. First time in forever that we don't have plans this weekend, other than like daughter's dancing and groceries and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to just having time to do a thorough cleaning and vacuuming of my house. Not my favorite thing to do, but I've sort of been doing like a half-week job, a passable job. And no, I need to because the baby is now starting to grab things that have crawled under things, and yeah, it's not great when things come out with it that shouldn't. So, yeah, good clean job. Anyways, this probably did not end up being quick at all, and she didn't wake up, so that's a good sign. Oh, maybe she didn't wake up because this is really boring. I hope not. Alright, well, whatever you guys are planning for the weekend, have a safe and happy one. And just a quick note, today is Remembrance Day here in Canada. I think it's Veterans Day is what you call it in the US, and I'm assuming there's other remembering kind of memorial-ish kind of days around the world. So, yeah, let's remember all of those who are braver than I am, who would love to protect and save my country, but would be too chicken to do it. So, yeah, all the power to you guys. Wow. And, yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Attends tout le monde.